Y'all know what? I just realized we are easily swayed in every area of our life. We are easily swayed. And what we don't do is check the facts. What we don't do is listen. Some of us have the mentality that we know everything. We got it all figured out. We understand how it's going to work, when it's going to work, what the results are going to be. And we have no clue, but we're easily swayed. This is why commercials work, right? They tickle your eyes, they tickle your ears, and they play on your mental being receptive to making things seem to be as though they are not. People that you meet in your lives, it's the same way. Let's think about this. It's the same way. We are easily swayed. And not everybody is so easy, but a lot of y'all is very easily swayed. You may say, Renee, how did you come to that conclusion? Well, let's break this thing down so you can understand. You meet someone, right? The conversation goes very well. They say all the right words. They make you feel the right way with the words that they use. They have the emotional gestures, the touching of the hand, the gazing in your eyes, and they draw you in, right? Then they make mention, let's go on a date. They take you on a date. They treat you very well on a date. The conversation is good again, right? Then they start buying you things. And because they're buying you things that is of great value and they spend a little coins, they start to pull you in, right? They take you on trips and they do all these lovely things for you to sway you to think that they are the person that you think they are when actually they are a very good perpetrator. Months pass and you are warm and fuzzy and you're feeling good and they made you seem special and everything. Right now, your emotions are getting tied into the relationship because you say to yourself, I cannot believe that I ran across you. Where have you been all my life? Right? And you fall. You fall deep in love with this person. And the person, you tell the person, I love you. And the person tell you, I love you too. You the best thing that ever happened to me. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. And then you end up in a relationship that end up in a committed relationship with papers and documentation that makes you legally married. And then 2 months later, they flip the script and they change, right? We never thought about or looked beyond the gifts. We never thought about or looked beyond the conversation. We just looked at what we was given and we thought what presented itself was authentic, real, and true, and it wasn't. Same thing when you buy certain merchandise, right? You think as they provoke your thought process that is real, authentic, and true. Because I bought some things that advertising made this seem to be one thing, and when you got it, it was totally something else. It wasn't the size that it would seem to be, and it didn't work like it said. Even in restaurants, when they put up pictures on TV and they advertise their food and make it look so good, the plate is so full and you got an abundance of food. But when you go to the restaurant and you order the special, the meal does not look like they present it on a TV screen. And you become disheartened and upset about what you was fooled into believing, right? It wasn't real. It wasn't real. So they sway you to do things or to purchase things, making it seem like everything is good. We get swayed all the time, knowingly and unknowingly, right? But when do we stop and say to ourselves, why does this appeal to me? Why does this seem too good to be true when you find out later on it is actually too good to be true? It's very much what it is. It represents itself in that manner. When you look at certain advertisements, when people say, I can help you do this, I can help you do that, I can help you make the money that you need to make, but then you find yourself in a scam situation. We are easily swayed. We no longer take the time to check and verify and make sure that what we are being told is accurate and true. You say, Renee, okay, I'll give you that. But what else do you have? Lies. When people dress up a lie and they tell the story in the lie, we start believing what the person is saying. Last night at work, I talked to a gentleman that's been there. And the first day he told us that him and his brother had a trucking business. He had just come off the road. He needed a break, and so he decided to come inside this building, this corporation, to work. Now, let me tell you, truck drivers make a lot of money. They make a lot of money. I'm not working no regular job to get a break. I'm going to take a vacation to get a break. And then last night, he revisited the story and said that he only had C licenses and that he was only able to drive a school bus, a limousine, and he was not able to drive the trucks. And he was the dispatcher, but then he forgot that he told that his other sibling was the dispatcher. See, we tie ourselves up, we tangle ourselves up in lies. And we present stories as to being true, to easily swaying somebody to believing that we are a person that we are not. And to sum it all up, we have been easily swayed in picking the person that we pick for president. Because yesterday, they verified and made it real that Project 2025 was not a joke. It was the bait. It was real all along. And how they swayed a lot of people was through that stimulus check. And how they swayed a lot of people was to make our men feel like they was less than if they picked a woman for president. Now we are sitting in some stuff that's going to slap us backwards, and we don't even realize how much we have just harmed our past, our present, and our future, because we never look beyond, and some of us never think for ourselves. And when it's too good to be true, most of the time it is. Is it worth it?